Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another one of Bill's Brews. It's Thirsty Thursday for me. When you're watching this, it'll be Freaky Friday. But it is honestly Thursday night, and I am about to down another delicious beer provided by Bill. So this one is Equilibrium Vulgar Display of Power. So it's Vulgar Display of Power by Equilibrium out of New York, I believe. Let's give a good look at the can. So one thing that I'm starting to notice with these cans, I don't know, it's a new trend I believe. You can see just a regular silver or aluminum can, and then you just throw a sticker on it. You know, and that's, you know, I had the other can that I really like too. We reviewed that one, very similar. So if this sticker goes all the way around, so seems like a new trend here. What's this one? Oh, there's another one. Bright did the same thing, right? All right, so that's not what you really care about. Anyway, this is a double IPA, and it's out of Middletown, New York, as I was saying. Drink fresh, so we're gonna try and drink this right away. And it's a marriage of East Coast versus West Coast, and it says, I thought it was a New England style. I don't see it saying. It says double IPA, 8.5% alcohol. That's it. That's all I got for you. I thought it was a New England style. Let's see. It doesn't say anywhere on the can. It just says double IPA. So see if I can do a better job pouring this time. All right. No spillage. Keep the head low. Trying. Taking my time. 'Cause I got no place to be. Nestle, look at that. Wow. It is only 1 pint. Never seen it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright. So let's get a gander. You can see the head there, and you saw how slowly I poured it. It is hard to see through, so it's not very transparent or translucent or whatever that word is. It's very cloudy in a sense, you know, almost like a New England style IPA. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. So looks good though. I like the color, like the head. Whoop. Got a little bit on my nose. Alright, got like a citrus fruity kind of smell, and I don't know if it's just because it's the foam on the top, but let's give it a little bit of a resiny type smell, but more like mango kind of nose on it. Alright, let's see, it's hard to smell through all that, so let's take a sip of it and see what we get. That's interesting. Okay, so the mouthfeel was smooth, creamy. That was good, but I don't know, the flavor of this is odd. It wasn't what I expected. So let me try it again. And you know, it really caught me by surprise. I don't even know how to explain it. You're getting more of a resiny, dank kind of smell right now, which is, I think, like more synonymous with West Coast. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, here we go. It's like it. Okay, this is interesting. So it like wants to be like the dank, the wet grass. You know what I mean? I've talked about these kinds of IPAs before, that overly bitter, but then I guess the wet grass side of things, like I said, dankish. I can't think of the other terms that I call it, but you know what I mean. Not the non-citrus kind. I always separate them into those two, and that's where it wants to go. But then after you get it in your mouth, it's so smooth and like kind of creamy, it kind of takes that away and leaves nothing. You know, it's interesting. So it's good. It's like bam, bam, and then it's gone. Not, yeah. Yeah, that's really, it really tames down that side of it. I don't know how much, again, I don't know, is East Coast the citrus and West Coast is the dank, you know, resiny kind of taste? I don't know if that might be what it is. I don't know, you know, sorry, I have to do more research. I just come here and I drink, and so I'm putting things together. So leave me some comments. I think that's the way they kind of break it up. They do have West Coast IPAs and East Coast IPAs, and West Coast I always associate with Stone. Once again, I forgot. Hold that phone 1 second. As I was saying, with Stone, my Ruination, you know, little visor from E-Train, Eric. I always forget to put these on when I'm doing a beer tasting. Anyway, I always associate West Coast beers with Stone, and Stones are always that kind of bitter, or that kind of flavor with the dank and the wet grass and that kind of thing. You know, not so much citrusy. They do have some that they've made citrusy, but when you just get the Stone IPA, nothing else, you know what I'm talking about, right? So that's why I think West Coast is that way. Maybe East Coast is different. You know, it's because of the type of hops that they use, and probably, well, I'm just making this all up, but probably the types of hops that grow in the different climates. I'm just, you know, like an Einstein here, a beer Einstein. That was terrible. Sorry. All right, one more sip for you and see if I can get anything more out. I got my thinking cap on. Yeah, no, I mean, I think for me, I don't like, I rather the citrusy kind of things. Not that I dislike the dank side of things, or the resiny side of things. I'll drink them as well. I mean, an IPA is better than not having an IPA, so, but if you're picking between IPAs, I like the citrus over the resiny. This one, I feel, is more resiny. I don't get really any citrus, which I would think is East Coast, but again, it dilutes that flavor with the mouthfeel, and you know, what appears to be almost like a New England style IPA, the way it kind of looks and the way it kind of goes down. So this one makes it even better. So if you're like, you want to get in, like, this is like a gateway West Coast beer. You know, with that, if you're not a big fan of West Coast, or if you've never had them and you think they're too bittery, this is how you start that. This is a really good one because it makes it really easy to drink. You get that flavor and then it just washes it away. So, I like it. It's kind of neat. A lot of fun, something new. I don't get what the East Coast, maybe East Coast is the washing of away, but there you have it, Vulgar. And I'm not getting vulgar with you, but that's it. That's all I got for you. Let me know what your thoughts are. Talk about the logic I dropped. Let me know how I messed up and what are the right things that I should be talking about, because I'd love to hear from you. But sorry I didn't have my cap on earlier, but it's on. I'll try and remember it next time. Thanks for tuning in to Thirsty Thursday and another fine episodes of Bill's Brew. Have a good weekend. Make sure you go to happy hour and pick out a good beer. Alright, see you later. Thanks.